Mini tank build part 3, let's go. Got this 2mm plate, let's take it off and start cutting it up. See if my dodgy homemade folder can cope with 2mm plate. Okay, the plate's all welded in there, or tacked in there. Just showed you the sweet little 3D printed dash I made for it. So even got the lettering in it, which I might put a bit of white pen in the background there. Got little buttons which push on these switches. So it's just going to sit there like that, and the wires are going to route back, and I'm going to put some material over there later. Need to put some holes through here to run the brake lines and bleed the brakes, but I got to take the tracks off first, which is difficult. Me make tool. This is how you loosen the tracks. Okay, we've got the brakes bled and working. Oh yeah. Just going to tidy up some wiring. Okay, I've got this dodgily sitting here, but I'll 3D print a little mount for this later. Tidy up the wiring a bit more. So the start button works. I've wired up the kill switch, but I don't want to run it yet. I'm going to go through and weld off a few more things before I can go for a test drive. Seat's back in with some duct tape on it. Welded a few more places off. Let's start her up and see if it goes. Alright, we've had the first track come off, but they're actually not done up very tight. So I'll throw that back on and keep going. Throwing the drive belt off too. Oh no, that's why. Check out the diff. Snap the tacks on there. Obviously didn't put enough weld on there. I put a load of weld at the front, but it wasn't enough. Sink one. Alright, I've welded that diff back together properly. With a bit of backwards and forwards, the tracks seem to come back on by themselves, sort of. I've tightened them up a little bit further, so I'll just drive around a bit and see what else happens. That was so fun to drive. I got up to third gear, probably about half throttle. It goes pretty fast. Something bad that happened is this lever fell out. The little clip came undone, so I might have to make some stoppers on here, because you sort of, when you drive it, you push these forward to go like on a digger. And that's a bit of an instinct sort of thing, so I'll have to do something to stop that. But yeah, let's fix it up and keep driving it. I don't know what happened there. I think I tried to take off too fast and it snapped these welds again. So yeah, that's definitely a weak point of this thing. I'm probably going to have to make a whole lot of gussets in here, even after it's welded properly. Alright, I've been trying to put the tracks back on, but it's too much of a mission with the axles just sort of floating around. So I'll push it back in the shed and start fixing it. The belt's thrown off at the moment, but the clutch was starting to work better and better the more I drove it. I don't know why. The brakes also started working better. I guess they're wearing themselves in. The pads are wearing into these worn discs. So the clutch was actually working towards the end, which was great. Well, we had a few problems, but mostly successes. The motor goes great. I tried to drive over this tree, but the muffler hits the ground, so I need to route the muffler up here higher, so I can just scrape on there and it won't matter. The top half still needs to be built, and I might make a little tow bar on the back for towing stuff. It's actually really handy. It's actually kind of practical, which is weird for something I make. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.